So here we go. India successfully achieves historic and unprecedented lunar landing. And not just did they do that, they did it at a cost of 75 million. And that is less than it cost to make Interstellar. And I've got a couple of thoughts about this. So first of all, I'm overjoyed that India's done this, and at that cost. We, as a people, we are always pushing for the best, but at a reasonable cost. Never frivolous. I mean, other countries have got there and spent tons on it, but also it costs that much to make Interstellar, and you're not paying residuals, you're not paying your actors in your... Where is that money going? The writers are not getting it, and the actors are not getting it. And you would have made even more just in the cinema, and then on DVD, streaming, terrestrial, all the rest of it. Ridiculous. Anyway, really happy about this. Really, really happy. What got me was I was listening to Radio 4 and the BBC were talking about the fact that BRICS are meeting because I think Putin was giving a speech, but he couldn't be there because arrest warrants. And don't get me wrong, do not support what Russia's doing in Ukraine. I don't at all. Wrong. But there's a relationship between India and Russia where Russia stood up for India and traded with India when others wouldn't. And to this day, countries like the UK and America, why are you going with Russia? Well, what did you do? You literally funded our enemies. You literally invaded our country and looted it. So why would we be with you? And 77 years later, fifth largest economy ahead of UK, and we've done this. Amazing. BBC Radio 4 talking about BRICS, and they said developing nations: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. India and China and Russia have been to the moon. What has the UK done? And then India and China are ahead of the UK in GDP. If they're developing, what is this country then? Fourth world? We've got people, families who are working and earning, who are homeless and living in tents. Got people with malnutrition. And it's not me talking badly about the British people, the Tory government. They've presided over this nonsense, taken the taxpayers' money and lined the pockets of themselves and their friends. The BBC have the audacity to talk about India badly. Really? Come on. Anyway, it's supposed to be a happy day. Jai Hind. I'm so happy because I'm a scientist and an engineer and a space geek. I can't tell you how happy this makes me. I only got my NASA shirt on, so... Oh, so I can wake up a bit. There you go.